the heck? Hey guys, welcome back to another Madden. So today, I'm going to do the same thing as yesterday, just hopefully a little better. Let me just try and change the thumbnail. Alright. Why can't I? Oops.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with Eli Manning and the New York Giants. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Alright, let's just right up the middle. Oops.
First carry for James Conner. So he got 3 on one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On second down, here's Roethlisberger. On the left side, it's McDonald.
Attaboy, Vance.
Breaks a tackle, and he's got it Allen. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Right.
Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you, from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent. And they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a long night.
Here we go.
Blitz me.
They go play action now. Roethlisberger.
That was bad. I knew that was
Rifles
coming.
one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And he will bring it back.
Come on, Ben.
It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown.
Oh boy.
And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick six.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
PAT up and good by Rosa.
And the new update came out,
that makes
so
the score 7-0.
no more Antonio Brown. Pittsburgh Steelers.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Right.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Oh, I do have AV. Okay. That's fine.
Back to the air, Roethlisberger after the pick 6. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Probably Madden, I'm using AB or something. Come on now. You gonna resume the game or?
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun.
There we go.
20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. 46 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Chris Boswell now for the extra point.
Barely.
Boswell good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
This guy's probably going to abuse Saquon. I would not be surprised, so I'm just going to blitz.
Manning and the Giants come up now 1st and 10 at their own 18. Throwing now is Manning. Blitz coming, and down he goes. T.J. Watt coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
He's still
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now, after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. Manning.
Yep.
And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And some room to let it. Odell Beckham Jr. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Yeah, well, that's the last time we've seen that.
89 yards. And the Giants strike quickly here for 6 points. Rosas to add the extra point. Rosas good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Rosas now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Oh! Ah.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And the Steelers set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll roll him out right.
What the?
Popped in the air and intercepted.
Okay.
Picked off at about the 31. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
That does.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open, otherwise just don't do it.
The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Now a play fake here on first down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Javon Hargrave forcing his way through there to drop him for a loss of a good 10 yards. Manning the throw on second down. And this is caught at the 8.
Keep hitting
It'll be
OBJ.
a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. Defensively, they're going to have to do something about him in a hurry because that last catch puts him over the 100-yard mark. We haven't even hit the second quarter yet.
And you did say they'd have to do it in a hurry. It has to be right now because as his confidence grows, it'll actually overwhelm the defense. No matter what they do, they'll feel like they can't stop it.
Well, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. And the kick by Rosas is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time,
the safety.
One-play interceptions, so this offense, they should be fresh.
Yeah. That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling because a one-play drive where you throw an interception.
Jeez.
Get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Olivier Vernon in there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards. Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2, but they face a second and long to start things out.
Let's go. Kings.
Now Roethlisberger down around his goal line. Over the middle, complete.
First down.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A very solid gain of 27.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Well, while we have a second here, how about we get bold and make a couple Super Bowl predictions?
Hey, why not? Let's go ahead and put ourselves on the spot.
Just more fodder for the angry people. What do you think? Who's going to win it? Who's going to be the MVP?
Well, my prediction for this one is the New England Patriots win the football game.
Jeez.
They win it 32-30. The MVP, the McCourty twins, Jason and Devin. They both get 2 interceptions apiece, and instead of splitting the trophy, they wrestle for it right there in the 50-yard line post-game because you know sibling rivalries, one always wants the upper hand.
Okay, that's bold. I'll go Rams on a Greg Zuerlein 44-yarder from the right hash as time expires.
44,
MVP Todd Gurley, 2 touchdowns, 1 catching.
Attaboy, Vance.
I like it. You don't like the McCourty thing, though.
No, I do like that. If that happens, You're Nostradamus.
There you go.
That goes as a gain of 36 on 3rd down. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Really, buddy?
Roethlisberger will hand a counter. Finding room to the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
A first opportunity for the Steelers in the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
2 minutes to go here in the 1st half. Back to Heinz Field after this. Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down.
Oh, he dropped it.
Hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger.
God, I'm so stupid.
Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Alec Ogletree. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now Saquon Barkley, a man who played collegiately here in the Keystone State. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Now Manning, incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. They'll set up the screen to Barkley.
Oh, my God.
He's got a little daylight. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24.
Well, everybody here is human.
1st down.
I feel like Eli Manning has just gone from downfield bomber to a guy who can complete everything.
He can hit him underneath now,
yeah, we just saw that there with that pass completion. The maturity of a veteran.
Jeez, these guys are retarded.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Guess what?
Throwing on 1st down is Manning. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
He catches that. Jeez!
Loses him. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Evan Ingram, 58 yards. And the Giants add on to their lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
All right, time for a little
now to kick
Captain comeback.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot.
This game is
intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up.
What is this game?
And they are going to...
I'm quitting. I'm playing another one. Oh, I know what it was. I don't have that random. I need that. Alright. Let's pretend that game never happened. Wow, 98 Le'Veon Bell. Wow.
The NFL on EA Sports
Seattle.
is in the Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. They love the black and gold here in the Steel City, and a few moments ago, their Steelers emerged from the Heinz Field tunnel. They're set, we're set, as the Steelers are ready to do battle with the Seattle Seahawks. The big left foot of Sebastian Janikowski ready to get us started. And with towels waving, we're underway from Heinz Field. On the return, it's Juju Smith-Schuster. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Loosen up here with some crossers. I'm surprised I didn't take.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger.
And nobody.
And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Here's Connor. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Keep these 2.
Now a toss. This is Connor. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
He'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the first down. This time, Roethlisberger will throw. He'll buy some time right. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Let's go.
On 2nd down, Roethlisberger.
What the?
There's one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
I wasn't throwing it to you. I was throwing it to...
Right at the 44-yard line. certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening
Yeah, kid
drive
looks
here in the
trash as
first
soon as
quarter.
I throw an
Too
interception.
many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Come on, tempo, tempo.
Hey, I'm just stupid. I always take those shots and never works out for me.
Play action. Now Wilson.
Yeah, that's right.
Heavy rush, and down he goes. Cameron Hayward in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
Man, put you on QB spy and I'll bring you back in coverage.
They go play action now. Wilson.
Yeah, just got him down there.
He'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them.
Do you want to play? Thank you.
Respect to
Sorry,
them.
he
Heck,
caught
you guys got us a turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
They hit them crossers. That same exact play.
On 2nd down, Davis. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Blitz.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
He's got the tight end, Vanette.
God.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
No pressure at all.
There. Good for 10 yards and a first down.
Yeah.
As an unbiased
Gauge 8,
observer,
like
I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Place on lockdown.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings
Please kick a field goal.
Down. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they got something good going there, and they think those numbers will increase.
And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Well, this winds up an empty.
All right, here's
okay. He just
redemption.
never got the ball on target, and knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger. And he'll be grabbed from behind and slung down like a rag doll. Frank Clark, he's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Yeah, and that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
I'm glad I get to use Antonio Brown.
Antonio Brown, 57 yards. And the Steelers are able to strike for 6. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field.
I'm bringing my
Last
whole
time out,
defense
they had that
on now.
long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He's going to sling this deep downfield. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
To throw is Wilson. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down.
All right.
Stephon Tuitt with a big-time sack on 3rd down. And it'll be a loss of 7.
Hunt the ball.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Heinz Field after this. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Open man, it's Madden. And he's got this down to the 35. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18.
Hold you all 4 downs.
First down conversion.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. 2nd and 10 now, Wilson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Wilson will throw again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. And that'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another first down on the pickup of 5 yards. On 1st down, Wilson. This will be caught inside the 10. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Bad user.
Tyler Lockett, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Sebastian Janikowski on for the PAT. Janikowski adds the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
For a touchdown right away. Yeah, it doesn't look like he's going to drop down. Is that James Washington? Oh, he did drop down.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger.
Got his throw.
Incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Well, partner, after the conference championship games, there was a lot of talk about the overtime rules, understandably so. Do you think that anything needs to be changed in the NFL overtime situation?
I don't think so. And you got to remember, I'm an old crone, all right? So here's the deal on it. The NFL jumped into popularity with an overtime game. The Baltimore Colts being the New York Giants. Back in, what was it, 1959, 58, 59?
Antonio Brown, kiss him goodbye.
All right.
And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A big play there just before halftime. And even 60 yards. From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first down. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time.
Right.
That'll bring up second down.
This usually. Oh, this is not playbook I wanted. Okay, this will have to work.
Ben to throw again.
There we go.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Vance McDonald in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers are able to strike
Exactly
for 6.
what it is.
So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen on the ensuing kickoff.
Yeah, they want to just add the extra point, get the kickoff taken care of, and get to the locker room with the lead that they fought so hard to get.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. This is fielded at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just
I don't know why he took that out. You only have a
30-yard
second left
line.
now.
The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Now he'll let it go deep over the middle into a double team, and it's intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL.
Right back.
EA Sports. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And out now come the Seahawks. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Second half starts with a run by Davis. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. A good pickup there, a 22.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
He's got his man.
Oh my God. Yeah, catch that one hand.
21 yards.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
I'm using this crossers.
The first down carry for Davis. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throw the ball.
On second down, Wilson. Forced out to his left. And time finally
out of bounds.
He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
The Seahawks on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now Wilson. They'll set up the screen.
Enough of those screens.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Hi, Nick.
A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it in, throw it, go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Now Wilson on second down. This will be caught.
What do you do? Oh my God.
And he will score. Touchdown Seattle. Doug Baldwin, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
For whatever reason, AB
this is fielded at the goal line.
Oh, huge.
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
Oh my God, he's wide open.
On this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything.
Inside the 10.
Nice.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. 66 yards. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is now 21-14.
Ben is a tank? Yes, sir.
And off it goes. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
And coverage.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. They'll try and
it's
complete. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. The running back, because he's eager to get the pass, and sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that, and that's why they're able to get to him on it.
All right.
The throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one.
Don't go for this. You'd be stupid if you
and brings
go
up a
for it.
fourth down decision.
Oh my God. Okay.
Wilson
That's
in the
fine.
offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on fourth.
That's a screen.
He'll try and throw for it here.
What are you gonna do?
Now he'll let it go deep left side. And he's got it.
He caught
What a
that.
catch on the
Jesus.
sideline. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football.
He's a running back.
Trail here to begin quarter number
Okay.
4. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Doesn't hit me with these play action crossers in a while. Should be coming soon, right? Yeah, change the play. I'm still keeping my defense, pal.
Now a play fake here on 1st
Yep.
down.
Crossover.
Oh, the ball
Okay,
comes
that
out
works.
on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
No, I'm using.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. Baldwin with it over the middle.
Okay, 3 people
And
on
he's
him,
gonna
and he still
get
gets
this
open.
inside the 30. 1st down Seahawks, Wilson to Baldwin. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Going for it all. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the 4th quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to with you and your brothers. Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Come on, buddy, snap the ball. Come on.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson
Going
again.
for it all.
It's caught on the left side by
Oh,
Baldwin.
God.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Blitzing.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
It's a screen. It's not gonna be shot.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. He stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wilson looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
You're gonna beat
One
me,
of the
beat me
bigger
over the
plays in
top.
the game thus far. The
Good
crowd
team,
getting
buddy.
into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Here's Wilson to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
No
And he
touchdown.
couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
The whole crew coming after me.
They'll try to punch it in.
All right, just leave a gaping hole for
And he
him.
will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Mike Davis punching it in from a yard away. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. And he'll get this one up to the 26.
All yards.
Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Go.
On 2nd down, Roethlisberger. On the left side, it's McDonald.
Okay, I thought that was going to be intercepted.
Gets
So
this
that
one
was...
just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this.
Play action pass. I got that touchdown before.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
He only has one deep safety. Good, I hope he leaves him alone.
They go play action here on 1st down. Going top shelf for
What was that, Ben? Jesus.
So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Roethlisberger to throw. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a 1st down. They run with Connor. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Got his man complete over the...
Blitz everybody. That didn't work.
Taken down inside the 30. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
No, there's no timeout, pal.
Here's Roethlisberger. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense.
All right.
As
Looks like a running fullback here.
Over 30 ticks to go in the football game. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. And they'll let the fullback try to take him home.
There's the W.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. It's the fullback with time running out. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field.
Still 28 seconds. He has 2 timeouts, so I don't want to jinx it.
The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. One possession game, time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, You can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Now,
he caught that. Holy crap.